My name's Courtney Anderson. I live in upstate New York in the Adirondacks, and I'm an occupational and massage therapist. I specialize in body-mind medicine. Tai Chi and Qigong have been a body-mind practice that I've been able to actually integrate into my life in a way that I never could with seated meditation. With seated meditation, I always had the expectation that I would sit down and my brain would shut off. I was pretty disappointed that my brain would keep talking to me. With Tai Chi and Qigong, I'm able to get into a state of a quiet mind that I just couldn't achieve sitting. So it's something that I'll do regularly every day and feels really wonderful. It's become a part of my daily life. Tai Chi and Qigong have helped me become more calm in general, which has helped me to interact with other people in less of a reactive way and become more reflective in my personal relationships. I use Tai Chi and Qigong with almost all of the clients that I see. As an occupational therapist, I give people a lot of things to do as far as exercises and activities at home to supplement their treatments for home exercise programming. And Tai Chi and Qigong lend themselves to being an exercise that people actually really like to do at home. It's interesting, it's effective, and it feels good. So I used Tai Chi and Qigong in almost all of my home programming with my clients. I think what I really appreciate about the IIQTC's philosophy is that each person is encouraged to find their own way about the practice. There aren't strict rules and things that you have to do in order to make the practice work for you. And I think that's really important for people to be able to find their own truth about what they're feeling and what works for them. It makes the practice very real for people. So Tai Chi and Qigong, as taught by the II and Dr. Rogers' philosophy, is one that resonates, I think, with so many people and makes it very comfortable for them.
My name is Trzaskos. I live in upstate New York, and I am a body-mind practitioner. I use the modalities of physical therapy and Qigong actually to work with my clients. Tai Chi and Qigong for me have really been a revelation in terms of investigating my deeper self, my deeper nature. For me, Tai Chi and Qigong, the practice of these things has really created a revelation in my own personal life, especially in terms of, number one, becoming more relaxed, but also becoming more aware of what happens inside my own experience, inside my own head, really. And because of this, becoming a bit more forgiving of myself, a bit more understanding of some of the struggles that I have as a person, and then creating and developing more compassion for others and really recognizing that everyone deals with these struggles. And through these practices, I've really come to a place of greater equanimity and greater compassion in my life for myself and for those around me. In my work, again, as a body-mind practitioner and a physical therapist, I've been able to integrate Qigong into my practice, and we've developed a program actually called Therapeutic Qigong, where we apply Qigong gestures and breathing and meditation and self-massage specifically to regions of the body that are having trouble, such as the neck and shoulder region, or the hips and low back, or even what we call the myofascial construct. So we've taken these practices and really utilized them quite effectively as a treatment adjunct, along with our bodywork practices and along with our emotional balancing practices. I have been so completely impressed with the IIQTC, with Dr. Roger Yanka and with the faculty and the assistants with every training that I've done. And it's really amazing. What I've discovered is that when you first begin one of these trainings, whether it's the Tai Chi Easy or whether it's the level 1, you start the program, you become aware of what you will be learning that week, and your first thought is, oh my God, how will I ever be able to learn all these things? And then the way that the program has been designed for teaching, if you just let go and allow yourself to be taught, by the end of the week, all of a sudden, you know Tai Chi. And I think it's been just designed in a brilliant format to make it so easy to learn, actually fairly challenging forms. And it's quite amazing and very gratifying. And I really have been so impressed with the IIQTC and its ability to do this for us.
My name is Seton Handville. I live in the Chicago suburbs, and I work as an administrator at one of the national laboratories there. This practice has affected my interactions with others in my personal life and my work life. First, it's helped me become more calm, more open, and I think a lot more tolerant of just stuff in general in life. It's helped me be a lot more resilient to stress. In a nutshell, I'd say it's made me a lot more mindful. So that's carried over from my professional work. I do. Besides serving in an administrative capacity at the lab, I also offer courses of the integral Tai Chi and Qigong model through our wellness office. This has been a real privilege to be part of the community in a way that's sort of a give back, helping people to monitor and deal with their stress, to become aware of it, and to find very simple and easy but highly effective ways to deal with all the stress that they encounter. I'm very impressed with the IIQTC. I've followed their work for about the past 15 years. I respect and all the gifts and the courses that I've taken from other teachers and other forms, but there's something really special about the IIQTC model. The teachers, not only the material they teach, the way they make it available to so many different people in so many different settings, plus the level of integrity and their openness. It's a whole different way of being taught.
My name is Kristi Camier, and I live in Huntington Beach. And I currently am a Qigong and meditation teacher. Tai Chi has changed my life in giving me the possibility to access that deep part of myself where I can actually, within the movement, contact what I call my Seton, my true self, and lose myself in the day-to-day things of the world. And also, it's something that really promotes my continued health. So as a daily practice, I find that I'm healthier in every aspect, physically, emotionally, mentally. It's just an overall wellness. I believe that once you start to calm yourself down, get in a space where the world isn't so hectic, life is just more peaceful, that your interactions with individuals and your friends and family and just people that you meet on the street are just going to be more peaceful and loving and kind, because you've been able to quiet yourself down from that busyness and of the world, the to-do list, the running the kids to school, getting the groceries, cooking dinner, and you just have a refuge in that, and it just makes an overall calm throughout your life. I worked in corporate America for over 20 years and came to level 1 and did the Qigong training, and I had always known that there was something else that I wanted to do, and I was so wanting to assist others in that self-care to get their optimum health. And so after taking level 1, I actually left my corporate job for over 20 years and started out on a new venture. And I do thank Roger and the IIQTC for just giving me that level of confidence to be able to go out and venture out on my own. The integral Qigong and Tai Chi just makes it very accessible to any type of individual, and making it where you can actually take it into a teaching career or even following through the program. I would recommend for someone who's not going to teach, because it just gives you a deep knowledge. Roger is an amazing master, although he doesn't like to be called a master, so we'll just call him Swami Raj sometimes. But he is insightful and kind and knowledgeable, and just is able to relay and to teach in a way that is just so all inclusive, and he's funny. Did I mention he's funny? he makes it enjoyable. So.
My name is Mike Brown. I'm from La Crosse, Wisconsin, and I work in healthcare. I'm a chaplain and a counselor, a crisis counselor. There's a couple of ways that Tai Chi and Qigong have changed me and changed my life. First is I had some health issues, and I've used Tai Chi and Qigong to correct those issues, basically. Able to get off some medications. It's been very helpful in terms of my own health. It's also a practice that I'm bringing to my work. So I'm teaching it at a clinic with other patients. The goal, of course, is to help them with their own health. So it's actually expanded the work that I do and has added to it. And I'm hoping that I can do more and more and more teaching. I think it's really combined with what I know about healthcare. I mean, right now I think it's safe to say we're in something of a crisis. And demographic changes, healthcare reimbursement. There's a shift in thinking that healthcare is really disease care, and what we really need to do is more preventative work. And I've always been involved in the community, and I've been concerned about how to improve the health of communities, or how communities can work to create their own health. And I think Tai Chi and Qigong could be extremely effective and valuable in transforming the community, transferring the lives of people in the community, helping them to get control of their own health. And as I began looking around for more formal training, I did a lot of research and I checked into different programs. So for my opinion is that his training, it's extremely high quality. I think his knowledge base and his own practice is obvious at a very high quality, and his philosophy is right exactly where I think it needs to be. And that is, let's democratize these practices, let's get out there and show people how easy this is, and yet how effective it can be in helping them with their own health problems.